Hello everyone, welcome to the video. So just to go ahead and get right into it, this video is going to be about the 5 things girls should know when getting into high school competitive girls weightlifting. If you like the video and like this content, please subscribe and let me know in the comments if this impacted you in a certain way or this helped you make a decision, whether you're just starting the sport or it's your last year in the sport. I'm really passionate about it, and I just want to explain my experiences for girls that are just getting into it or that don't know whether or not to get into it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So tip number 1, it takes time. Time is one of the things that I don't think that we're all expecting. I think we all expect coming out of the gates, being this big old, pushing all this weight, getting all these big bench presses, but it takes time. Your first lift, or even just going to the gym, you might not even know how to balance the bar or do the clean and jerk or the snatch, but there's plenty of resources out there that can help you figure it out and help you become better at doing it. And I wouldn't suggest that be a point where you just give up because you don't know how to do the fundamental things. I think that it is a journey and it takes time, and cut and dry, don't expect to be pushing all this weight your first time in. And if you're existing then and you're not pushing a lot of weight but you want to push more weight, I would look at all the stuff that you're doing, see how that stuff carries over to your training and stuff like that. But this is for specifically for girls that are just getting into it. So I'll have another video for girls that are already into it and stuff that you should be working on. Okay, tip number 2, it is okay to build muscle. Most girls never want to do weightlifting because number 1 excuse I hear is, I don't want to look like a dude, I don't want to get big. 9 times out of 10, that's not gonna happen. You physically cannot do that because you don't have the chromosomes to do it, so therefore it won't happen. The most that you'll do is just tone up and look your best as God intended you to look. Strong women are beautiful, and the most you'll really do is just tone up and get rid of all that excess fat and stuff like that. So don't you let that be an excuse to not even try out for the weightlifting team or conditioning team. I have one of the girls that I'm coaching, she's super small, but she didn't let that stop her from coming out to compete, and she's a very good athlete. So don't let that I'm gonna look like a dude excuse stop you from doing something that could be really cool, because 100% of the time you're not gonna look like a dude, especially you're just not. That's bottom line, you're just not. Okay, tip number 3, don't be afraid of looking strong. It goes back to point number 2. Girls don't ever want to do the sport because they think they're gonna look masculine. Don't be afraid of looking like you can do something. I don't understand why that's not something that should be praised. Be proud that you take care of your body. Be proud that you work out. Be proud that you can do things other girls can't. Be proud that you can move a lot of weight. That's something that most girls aren't proud of, and that's why they never do the sport. And I think it's a wasted opportunity because these girls are very good. They're willing to work. They'll do every other sport, but when it comes to weightlifting, they just don't want to look like a dude. And I'm just like, not gonna happen. But I advise them to come out anyways. Try like a week. If you like it, you'll learn to fall in love with it. If you don't, then you don't. But don't let that be the excuse you don't want to look strong or look like built. Don't let that be the excuse for you not doing something great. Bottom line, cut and dry. Okay, sorry, moving. Tip number 4, expect your diet to change. Don't eat the same stuff you did before because you won't see the change that you want. Many girls, they get on the weightlifting team and they don't change their diet. but they work out. And some girls work out very hard. I know a few girls that worked out very hard, that were very strong, but they didn't change their diet. So think of weightlifting as something, even though some girls go on to do weightlifting after high school, think of it as, these are my only 4 years, or these are my only 2 years, these are my only 3 years, this is my 1 year. I need to make lifestyle changes that are gonna benefit me even after high school weightlifting, not just now. Because a lot of girls, they'll eat the same crap they were eating and wonder why they're overweight or, you know, not pushing more weight than they weigh. Strength is determined by body mass ratio to the weight. So if I'm 185 personally, but I can bench press 225, I'm bench pressing about 2 times my weight or 1 times my weight. That's strong. You're pushing more than you weigh, which is why, you know, that's what makes you strong. Like the ant is the strongest animal on the planet because of it can lift more than weight. So just expect your diet to change. If you're not willing to change your diet, you're not willing to win, you're not willing to push the best of yourself, is all I'm saying. That's something that you should be wary of and cautious when getting into girls weightlifting. If you're not changing how you're eating and what you're putting into your body, don't expect to do much. Some girls, you know, everyone's different, but eating healthy is just universal. You gotta do it if you're gonna play sports. And last but not least, tip number 5, want more for yourself and expect to push. It's something I see all the time. The girls do the same weight every single time they come into the gym, and they're wondering why they're not growing. If you already know that something is going to happen, you're not gonna brace for it, you're just gonna let it happen because you already know it's gonna happen. Same thing with your body. If your body already knows that you're gonna come in and lift 100 pounds, like you've been lifting 100 pounds every other week, it's not gonna be prepared to grow because it's not prepared to push. Do higher weights. If you don't expose yourself to those higher weights, don't expect yourself to grow. I remember the first time I did, I think 225 on bench. I was so scared. I thought I wasn't gonna get it. And I was like, I can't do this. I don't want to do it. My dad was like, don't say you can't, because you know, that's not something you want to say over yourself. And I didn't think I was gonna get it, but I went there and I did it twice. I was like, oh, I can do this. I can do this weight. And he was like, if you didn't try, then you wouldn't have known that. So always trying and putting your best foot forward and not doing the same thing is going to benefit you in the long run. The worst that could happen is the weight fall. That's it. Everyone's had the weight fall. Everyone's dropped something. That is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. You drop the weight and everyone looks at you for dropping the weight. Whatever. At least you're doing something new. At least you're trying to do something new. That's something that a lot of girls just won't do. They're scared. They're scared to not get the weight. And I'm like, you don't know you won't get the weight till you try it. So simple as that. Try new things in the weight room. Don't do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You're not gonna grow from doing that. You grow from doing different stuff to your body. You grow from, if you did a 5x5 yesterday, you need to do an 8x6. You need to do, you know, something different. You know, if you're always running and you're doing weightlifting, one day just do all strength training. You don't want your body to get comfortable, is what I'm trying to say, in doing the same thing, because you're not going to see results from getting comfortable. You're going to hit a plateau, and then you're going to wonder why you can't get higher weights. Do new stuff. Bottom cut, plain cut, dry, simple as that. Do new stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is just a little something that I wanted to put together because I know a lot of girls ask me about, hey, how can I do this? How can I do that? And if you want to see something else regarding weightlifting, my experiences in it, just let me know in the comments, in the direct message. I don't know, my Instagram is currently, I'm not on right now, so the only way you can connect to me is through YouTube. So let that be known. Expect yourself to be better, and know that it's a new experience, and even if it's an old one, if it's your last one, you should make the most of it every single time, putting these practices into it. I do all these five tips every single time. You know, sometimes I slip on my diet, gotta get back. Sometimes I, don't think I can do a weight, I won't do it, but I gotta understand, hey, I want more for myself, and you won't get it unless you're exposed to it. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have some covers over here or over there, wherever they are. Go ahead and check one of those out. But yeah, if you guys like these videos, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.